having shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as it is the safety operation of the Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
Hello and welcome to another Failure Friday. So we are at Manchester and we've got Jerry on board, and for those that wonder what happened last week, I was the failure. I come down with some nasty sickness bug that lasted around sort of 24 hours roughly, and it just happened to be on Friday evening, which is really annoying. So hi to those that are watching on the other channel. So Matthew, how you doing? It's at Mist, how you doing? And a Nuclear Limit, how you doing? Nice to see you over on there as well. And thank you for being patient. So tonight we've got Fly Island. Jerry has been keeping you informed that I'm the pilot monitoring, first officer today, and Jerry is flying. So Jerry's been busy setting the computers up. So what's the status then, Jerry? What's the status, Captain?
It's a party tonight, Dan.
Party tonight?
It's getting into the mood.
Oh my God!
We're going to have a good flight, and hopefully no failures.
It feels like a Kevin and Perry Go Large budget version, you know, sort of.
That's exactly what it's going to be.
Was it small box, big box, cardboard box, whatever? I don't know.
A few flashy lights and a few strobes. But yeah, very good evening, everybody. It's great to be back. I haven't been here in a week or two. I think that was 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I can't remember.
I don't know. It's been far too long, Jerry. I think you've been hiding out in the real thing, have you? Maybe.
I've been sneaking across the Atlantic, all right, once or twice. So yeah, it's good to be back.
Yeah, It's a Miss said it's been a while since I joined. It has, and to be fair, it's been a while since we've done the stream together, like we said, about 3 weeks. So I'm really looking forward to it. And with Failure Friday, things can go wrong, you know. That's the thing. So Mango Aviation, how do you get your PC to stream to TikTok? So it's something called a stream key, but not everybody has got it, I'm afraid. So I was lucky that the TikTok were able to provide that. It's just like most of the features on TikTok. Some people have other features, some people don't, and that's just the way it is at the moment. Yeah, so it's the party bus tonight. Jerry's got the music blaring in the background. Okay, so. What are we doing then? What's the stage?
Dan, can you just for the sake of, can you just bring the fuel up to 4,100 kilos on your side, if you will, please?
Okay, I'll try and do that for us now.
Yeah, and then we'll be in good shape to go. So, give you an idea of what's going on. I've actually loaded up, while you're away, Dan, I noticed there was 90 passengers available on the load sheet this evening, but they're all on since you were off getting some coffee.
Oh, okay.
So they're all boarded. I just need you to bring up the fuel on your side to 4,100 kilos. The IRs are all aligned. The whole plan is in the box. And if you want, I can just jump straight into a briefing and let you know exactly what's happening.
Yeah, do you want it instant or real, Jerry?
The instant would be great, thank you.
Okay, yeah. All right, fueling complete, Captain. Ready for the brief.
And your 4,100 kilos shown on your side?
And we got 4,100 kilos showing on my side, confirmed.
That's great. Okay, that's brilliant. Well, Dan, if you want to turn on to Jerry Cam, we can show people exactly what we're doing here.
Okay, over to the Jerry Cam.
Okay, so having a little look over, and we can see Dan was late to the party this afternoon. Can we see Dan here now? Oh, there he is. He's just at the popping up there on the screen. Look at him. There he is. That's what he looks like. That's what I'm dealing with this evening, guys. Okay, so just to let you know.
Oh no,
but,
I'm not having that.
If you don't need the sunglasses,
they are not my aviators. You've superimposed that, mate. I'm not having that.
They are yours. They are yours. Anyway, let's get down to the serious business and the briefing tonight. So, guys, we are parked on stand 8 here in Manchester Airport, and let me just call up the chart for you. So, this is what Manchester Airport looks like. We're parked just about here where my little mouse is. We push back, then we'll taxi down up towards the Kilo Juliet, all the way my apologies, we're actually going to go down this way, Alpha, and taking off on runway 05 left. Once we get on the runway, check the flex set by 80, call 100 V1 and rotate them on the engine and flight instruments. Call any failure affecting safety. In the event of a failure before V1, I'll call stop or go. In the event of a stop, I'll close thrust levers and select max reverse. You call spoilers, reverse green, decel 100 knots 70 knots, and we call ATC. We'll take no further actions until the aircraft stopped on the runway, reverse the cancel park brake is set. We'll assess the situation. In the event of failure at or after V1, or if I call go, we continue to take off. You raise the landing gears, normal sounds or warns when announcing failures, and above 650 feet, we'll consider primary ECAM action, spill air for piloting capacitation, deviations of SOPs. The routing tonight, it's we told you about the taxiing. Let's look at the routing. Very simple. It's the Polo Hill 4 Sierra departure today. We're going to be going off the. Let me just bring that up there a little bit. Can you see the end of that on your side there now? Let me just bring it up. And there we go. So we're coming off straight off the runway. We're going out to a point called 7 miles off Manchester. We make a left-hand turn, effectively heading north. We need to be between 4,500, 4,000 and 5,000 feet as far as 12 miles from Pole Hill. Coming closing in on Pole Hill, 8 miles. Must be at 5,000 feet, and at Pole Hill, 5,000 feet. There's a couple of notes on the chart. Don't turn below 760 feet and don't climb above altitude of 5,000 feet. So let's set 5,000 feet in the window, and a Pole Hill departure is also in the box there. And the squawk tonight, we can just if you can put in 5656, please.
56.
So other than that, the Pole Hill side, 5 Sierra, 05 left, straight ahead, as all brief. So nothing really more to say on that. All I'll say is looking down at the box. I'll zoom into this. So looking down at the box here, we have. Can you see the box there on the screen, Dan? I just want to double check.
I can see. And what was the Q&H, sorry?
The Q&H is 1033.
1033, okay, yeah.
Okay, I see there's a little bit of a issue here. A small bit of an issue. Can you see the full cockpit there on my side on the jerry cam, or can you just see the top edge of the dashboard?
I can see the top edge of the dashboard.
Aha! Let me just correct that for you there now. You'll see it now coming all into play, so you can see a whole lot of my screen. It was just a little bit of an offset there.
Oh no! Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Now you can see it. Now you can see it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
So just looking down on the box, you can see all the points that we called out earlier on is actually sequential there in the box, so that's all fine. Flight plan looks good. Radnavs is don't need any this evening. Progress is GPS. Primary nav actually is high. Performance, Dan, would you do the honours for us, please, and calculate the performance?
Okay. Yeah. And we've got flaps 1 and. Let's have a look at. So let's take the jerry cam off so everyone else can see what's happening here. So let's go and have a look at the weight, central gravity. Okay, bring it over a bit. Okay, so we got center of gravity 25. So we'll adjust that accordingly. So 0.3 up, 0.3 up. Okay, V1, VR and V2. So V1 speed 121, VR 122 and V2 126. They're in the box.
Excellent. That's super. That's it. We are ready to go down. I see Alex is in the Alex. Alex, how you doing? It is Alex. It is Alex. Alex, sorry, I keep
overcomplicating things. Yeah. How you doing?
But yeah, other than that, Dan, I think we are ready to go. I just want to hit the Q&H. There is 1013, I believe. Or what have you got? What's your altitude reading there?
Altitude is reading 240.
That's great. 1013. That's perfect. That'll do. Okay. With that in mind, Dan, can I have the before start checklist, please?
I'm just having a look now, actually, and yeah, that's better. Sorry, I just realised I also had a very similar problem where you couldn't see all my flight deck for whatever reason.
Yeah, just looking at that there. I was going to ask you.
Okay, so before start checklist, we've got fuel. Fuel check, yep. Cockpit prep.
It's coming in. Give it 1 minute before the APU fires. Anyway, how was your day today?
It's going well. I mean, it's been very busy waiting on standby for this flight.
Waiting on standby. They called you at the last minute. I see Matthew Allen says Jerry's testing Dan here nicely. Great learning experience, and Dan tests that. Matthew's been trying to get off his head. Oh yeah, that's been crazy for the last few days.
It's all been very good. I just wasn't expecting to be called on such a short notice, and especially in a storm. From Manchester to Glasgow. I mean, what else could possibly go wrong? That's what I want to say. So,
okay, you can continue with that now. That's all good.
Okay, EFS switches.
They're on.
Gear pins and covers.
There's 3 behind.
Signs.
On, auto, and armed.
ADRS.
3 and nav.
Fuel.
Is checked. It's 4,100 kilos checked.
Okay, barrel reference.
It's 1013 set there of 240 feet across the board.
Okay, below the line, mobile phone and iPad.
Is off airplane mode.
Takeoff data.
It hasn't come through on my side. Have you got that in the box there?
I have got that in the box. So takeoff data V1, 121, 122, okay. And 126.
121, 122,
and 126.
And 126 is set.
Okay, and windows and doors.
It's closed and armed.
Thrust levers.
Are idle.
ATC transponder.
Is let's get the good one. Is auto.
Auto. And parking brake.
Is set, pressures checked.
And beacon.
If you wouldn't mind doing the honours there first, please.
Okay, beacon. We will turn that on. There we go.
And beacon's on. Yeah.
Flight attendants, armed doors, and cross-check.
There we go.
There we go. I like that.
They're on the ball. There you go.
Okay. Do you want to commence? Actually, let me just put the. I've just realised I'll give you control. You have control, Captain. And do you want
I have control.
Do you want to commence pushback for us?
Yeah, certainly will. And we are cleared. Everything's all in there. So let's call over control.
Once again, we'd like to welcome you on board.
And start pushback.
Start pushback.
Where is the tug? We might be having this little issue again. Yeah. You might just take control back down and you do that part if you wouldn't mind, please.
Okay, no worries. Okay, I have control for a bit.
You have control there, yeah. I'm working with.
And we'll get the pushback started. Start pushback.
Cockpit to ground. This is ground. Stand by.
This Airbus A320 is the emergency exit. Doors to the front, 4 window exits over the wing, and 2 doors to the back. Each door is equipped with an evacuation slide that can be detached from the aircraft and used as a ramp. All exits are clearly marked to the side of our
make sure you
yeah, I was going to say that.
I love it. I try not to take it with me this time, that's for sure.
We'll try not to take the tug either.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed, and all ground equipment is removed. The parking brakes are set.
That says it's good to have the both of us back. The cam is zoomed in, by the way, Natsby. I think we've just got that in time, hopefully.
Standing by for pushback.
It's not nice, but not nice night out there, Dan. Not a
Cockpit to
nice
ground.
night.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push. Parking brake set.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Release parking brake.
Parking brake released.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
Yeah, we'll start in the sequence.
Okay, pushback. Where's the tail going, Jerry?
It's gonna go to the left.
Okay, ignition start and engine number 1.
Engine number 1. Yeah, Dan, if you just keep doing that, and just when I will go to the fly, I'll take control then at that point.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
A lot of lightning out there tonight.
Yeah, well,
It's like, oh, Kim's just letting all the secrets out. She's saying Dan took off and we realised that the tow was still hanging from the plane.
No, Kim, what are you doing? You can't let my secrets out like that.
I always thought, well, why was it so hard to pull the nose up, like, you know?
Hi, Sean. How you doing? Welcome to the live, and welcome to everybody. If you're over on TikTok, tap that screen and get this pushed out to as many people as possible. You know, there's a lot of aviation fans out there, that's for sure. Or they're just maybe interested in a bit of entertainment.
Okay, yeah, and engine number 2.
Engine number 2.
That's good.
I have to say that seemed a lot more in sync than previous sessions.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just going to switch on the taxi light here because I can't see where I'm going.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It's because of the fog. There we go. There's the line then.
Okay, I'm just going forward a little bit with the tug.
There we go. Oh my word, look how foggy it is tonight as well as the storm. What are we letting ourselves in? We should be out in the pub having a few beers now, you know?
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Set parking brake.
Parking brake is set.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Lowering aircraft.
Okay. Sorry, Dan, says Kim. Too late for that now.
Too late for sure.
Trying to bolt that door after the horses already ran, huh?
Okay, so do you want control back, Jerry?
Now I'll take control then.
Okay, I'll give you control now. You have control, Captain.
I have control. Okay, so we'll I'll do the ignition switch, and I'll do the APU bleed, and engine anti-ice not required, and the master switch is going off, and you'll arm the spoilers. Have you got the ignition switch to normal?
Ignition switch to normal, so yeah.
Yeah, and arm the spoilers. Set flaps 1.
Set flaps 1.
And beauty. Beauty!
Oh, good then. Okay, so after start checklist,
Please.
Engine anti-ice.
Is off, not required.
Engine mode selector.
Is normal.
Rudder trim.
0.
Pitch trim. Set to 0.3.
Pitch trim, it's 0.3 nose up, that checks.
And flight instruments.
Are checked.
ECAM status.
It looks, it's checked.
Okay, so I've got a NW STRG disc.
Yeah, so the nose wheel steering disconnect.
Okay, I'm just.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm just going to check on the. Okay, looks like I've still got the pushback thing attached for some reason. So
yeah, so you got to get rid of him, and that'll probably help.
See if we can get him out of the way. So stop pushback. There we go.
There's always a reason.
So in terms of obviously the pin, you know, if the pin hasn't been removed, is that the sort of warning that would be up on the screen, Jerry?
That's correct, yes. Basically what the pin does, when the engineer puts the pin in, he's actually disconnecting the hydraulics from the nose wheel. Because if you think you have 3,000 pounds of PSI of hydraulics in there,
yeah,
and if you were to move that tiller while he's connected, you're going to cause a lot of damage.
That makes sense.
That pin is there to be sheared. It's actually designed to be sheared.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. You don't want to be swinging him around on the tug with the hydraulics. You know?
So Sean has said, what plane are you flying today? So, well, Jerry's their pilot flying Fly Island, but this is the Airbus A320 Neo. So yeah, it's the brand new Airbus, which is great. Okay then, Jerry.
Yeah, let's taxi.
Let's taxi. Yeah.
Okay, so go release parking brake.
Release parking brake.
And there we go. Now, yeah, the place where I told you we're taxi, we just have to take this nice and handy and slow.
Oh, sorry, I'll sort the lights out while we're doing this.
Okay. Okay, I'm after losing brakes.
You what, sorry?
I'm after losing the brakes.
Okay. Trying to slam the parking brake on.
Yeah, just put the parking brake back on. And just release it again.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to taxi it then, okay?
You want me to taxi, yeah?
Yeah, you taxi, okay. Continue on and turn to the right there, okay?
Alright, take control.
Yeah.
Okay, I have control and
control.
What we're going to do, continue to the right?
Yeah, just turn right. Follow that green light down there to your right hand side.
Okay, parking brake off, yeah.
That's it now. That's it. And continue on there. Follow that line straight down. So even in an airport that you know and you're familiar with, it's very easy to get disorientated in the fog.
Yeah, I bet it's. I bet it really is. I bet it really does sort of cause a problem, like you say.
Oh, it can do, yeah.
So can you request like a follow me truck or?
Yeah, you wouldn't. You just take your time. I mean, extremely slowly. You take your time.
Yeah.
So this should bend around to the left and then bend back around to the right.
Okay.
Not that right. Continue on the green lights.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
That takes you into the jets where the private jets in Manchester. That takes you into that area there. There we go. You can see it bending around.
I remember seeing this outside the passenger window on the way back in.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the one. So around to the right there.
Yeah.
Now double check the map and you continue all the way around to the right and keep going. That's it now. Just check the map. Yeah, you're good.
The weather is terrible.
I know. Pretty poor. So while you're taxiing there, don't touch anything down. Just take your feet off the rudders and I'll see, can I turn it now? Okay. So I have control for a second.
Yeah,
don't press any buttons. No, it's not working for me. Okay. So now push it onto press your controls button as well. Give it to me through your controls.
You want control, yeah?
Yeah, through your controls, yeah.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Okay, you have control.
Okay, you take it again. Now it's not working.
It's not working, no?
No. I'll just stop it.
I've got control again.
You have it? Off you go. Straight on down. Let's hope this works in the air.
Well, that's going to be interesting.
I haven't even left yet. This should be a no-go. This should be a turn back and don't go any further, like, you know?
This is just mad. Hi, gents. Should I bring my helmet? I think you should there, Zembu. I think anything could happen there tonight. We haven't even left the ground yet, and Jerry can't control the aircraft. He's had to tell me to take control of this thing.
Yeah.
Right to the end, Jerry.
To do the update. Yeah, keep going to the end, yeah.
In real life, would you always go to the furthest possible part of the runway. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so. There's two useless things in aviation: the fuel that you don't uplift with you, and the runway that you leave behind you. So there we go. Bend around, and there's the holding point there. Okay, so we can stop right there. Stop right there, and set the parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Okay, and run the before takeoff check speeds.
Okay. Before takeoff check, flight controls
Are checked.
briefing and nav aids.
Confirm the set now for departure off runway 05 left. It is the Pole Hill departure, climb altitude of 5,000 feet.
Flaps.
One is planned, one is selected, and 1+F is indicating.
V speeds and flex temp.
It's 121, 122, 126, and we have Toga in there tonight, giving us about 83.8. That's sensible.
Okay, ECAM memo.
ATC code is set, and ECAM memos take off. We just have the cabin blue there, and I'll get it.
Okay, I'll notify that.
There we go.
Okay, auto brake max is needed as well.
That's
there
it.
we go. And okay, below the line, EFS and iPad.
Stowed.
Cabin.
Secure.
PAX and APU.
PAX is on, APU is off.
Okay, TCAS.
Is
I'll set that.
Thank you.
He says. There we go, got it. Yeah.
TARA, yeah. Okay. Right, so we have everything here, Dan. Oh, the last thing I'll say to you is we're already experiencing a couple of little issues here at the moment, all right? So on the takeoff run, I will assess exactly what's happening to the aircraft. If I say you have control, rotate the aircraft into the air, okay?
Okie dokie, yep.
All right, so taxi it out and
I'll get you on the runway. Yeah.
okay, let's go. Park brake released. Okay, so I'll do the lights and strobes. PWS, TARA, brake fans is off, camera is off, memos are checked. Let's go.
It seems like the landing light it's only working from the right hand side, or is that sort of? It looks like there's only one light in the center.
Probably just looks like it's one light, yeah.
Yeah.
So you taxiing out, yeah?
Taxiing out. Can you see me? Yeah.
No, I'm stuck.
Okay. All right. That's what we'll do. We'll get on the runway and then we'll reconnect.
Yeah, that's good. If you want to just restart that server, even, you know.
Yeah. Oh, we'll do 2 seconds.
Sure. So we line up.
So parking brake set. If you set it on your side, ready, Jerry.
Parking brake is set.
Okay. So just give us a few moments, everybody.
I'll keep you all entertained while Dan. Do you want to? Sorry, you guys, I can hear Dan. Can you want to actually reboot that server as well? All right, so here we are parked on the runway. Now let's hopefully nothing's coming into land, and hopefully we can actually get this little issue sorted. And if it does, it's going to work very well. Actually, it did work very well there.
Okay, we're back in the game. So
we're back in the game.
All right, I'm going to give you control, Jerry, and just see what happens then. So you have control, Captain.
I have control. Okay, so let's just do a little test of the flight controls first.
Okay.
Did you just switch off the lights there, did you?
I did.
Okay, so release the parking brake.
Hold on, sorry, 2 seconds. Let's just get the lights in order. Would you put the lights?
Sure.
Would you put the lights out for takeoff, Jerry, or?
Oh yeah, keep them. I would definitely keep them all out for takeoff. Like that. There we go.
There we go. Okay. All right. Parking brake off.
Okay, so let me just try and let's see. Do we have control on this side? We're already having issues, and we haven't even got off the. Are we going forward on your side?
No.
No, neither on my side here. Let's just double check something.
Parking brake definitely off.
Now it is.
Okay, we're moving.
Okay, and we are in full control. Right, ready?
Okay.
So lights is on. Checks the fleet. Take off.
Take off.
Set 50. On a foggy night in the runway, huh? Brakes released and set in toga. So Mantoga SRS runway, the auto thrust is blue. You have control, Dan.
Oh.
You have control.
Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, pants.
You
I have control.
You have control. Yeah, I knew there was something not right there. Look at this. What a
Failure
takeoff.
Friday.
What a takeoff. Look at this.
Okay.
Hey, look at you back on the runway.
There we go. Oh my word.
I love this.
V1 yet?
No, go. Rotate. Hey.
Rotate.
I love it.
Oh
How's the
my
climb?
word.
You're up.
Oh dear.
20. Retard.
No. I'm literally sideways. No.
50.
No.
What is going on? Flap zero. What is going on? There's something wrong.
It's literally, I'm sideways. I'm not even gaining any height.
Alpha floor is kicked in. I like
Okay.
that. Okay.
Okay, autopilot.
Clear of conflict.
No.
Oh.
No. What on earth, dude? What on earth? Oh my word. Hold on a minute. Hold on. No.
Oh. Wait.
No.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Oh my word. Oh my word. Okay.
Oh, Dan, that was fantastic. Let's just do a restart today.
Okay.
Let's go to the restart, okay?
Wow. That was the most frightening ride of my life, to be honest. What
Okay, you ready
was
to do
going
the
on?
restart? Let's just do
we were
restart.
flying. We were flying like a Red Arrows jet there, you know. But oh my word, what's
Well,
going
in fairness, why don't we just tell them there was a lot of updates just before we came on the air. We're actually updating for about half an hour, and I knew there was something not going to go right here. That wasn't a failure that was planned. Let's just do restart, Dan. Let's see what happens if we just hit restart.
I'm in a restart now.
I'm in a restart. This might just work out okay.
Oh dear. Oh my word. Fly-by pulling wire.
Oh my god.
Dear. Okay.
Well, that was a better landing than some other places, some other airlines I know of, you know.
Oh my word. Have you took control again? Have you?
I don't know even who has control.
I think you have control at the moment.
Okay.
Okay.
So see.
Where are you at the moment? Are you?
I'm on the stand.
Okay.
On the stand.
Are we in darkness? Yeah.
We're in darkness.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna put us back on.
There we go.
Okay. We're on. Okay.
Okay.
This is oh dear. Well, this is a cold start, by the way, everybody.
Well, let's do it extremely quick. If you want to keep them entertained, I'll get this done extremely quick.
I mean, I think I've done enough entertaining tonight, Jerry. I mean, that was the most scariest thing I've ever encountered in my life. It's crazy. That's crazy. Mr. Mickey 80. Oh no, big crash. Dave on Twitch said looking good.
For who?
There was nothing wrong with that, was there? I'm sure.
Why? What was wrong? Did something happen?
I tell you what. This is where we cut to a break. I tell you what I will do. I will mention the Patreon members. So the Patreon members is a way of you can support the channel further, and we have 11 Patreon members now, which is incredible. So let's go and have a look at the Patreon members and see who's on board tonight. Okay, so in economy, do you know what? We've been asking for an economy seat holder for quite a while. Sean has said butter. And in economy, we have Harry Young. So we've got an economy seat now. Harry Young is now in economy, and he's on his own amongst the other 99 seats in economy. So Harry Young is in economy, but thank you ever so much for your support. It was really good to get a Patreon member in the economy seat. Thanks ever so much. And in business class, we have Livenish UK. We have Niall Conway, Steve Rowe, Darren Shearer, Jimmy Huggins. Absolutely incredible. I've just realised that. Are you booting up the engines now? Are you, Jerry? Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, so we have a few in business class now. Absolutely fantastic. We got 50 seats in total available in the Patreon business class. So there we go. We have Livenish UK, Niall Conway, Steve Rowe, Darren Shearer, and Jimmy Huggins. So thank you ever so much for the support as always in business class. And in first class, we have Christian, John Restle, Kim Williams, Cedric Lorch, and Matthew Allen. Thank you ever so much. So these are the first class members, and it's limited to 12 seats as well. We did have a really good Zoom call this week actually, as part of the once a month Zoom call for the first class members as part of their package. And on top of that, they get first class seats where they can enjoy a nice meal and virtual, and of course, and a bit of make believe, but a nice meal and a glass of wine or a Coke, a glass of Coke or orange juice, whatever you want. But it looks pretty comfy up there. But thank you ever so much for your support as always. And yeah, while we wait for Jerry to set up the Airbus again. We're going to have a look at what he's up to. So this is Fly UK. For those that are just joining the line, we're doing an A to B flight. We've just had a massive failure without even trying to have a failure.
Out of curiosity, Dan, do you have all those V speeds now on your side? Do you?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, great! I can tell you, this is looking much better this time. I'll bet you this is going to work. And if you want, Dan, would you believe at this moment in time, can you just confirm the fuel on board?
Yeah, the fuel on board is 4.1 tons.
4.1 tons. With that in mind, I'm going to press B, and I'm going to get the set the weather. Make sure the weather is exactly the way it should have been. Once I do that, you can switch it to me if you wish, and then do your side.
Okay, yeah, not a problem. So so Jerry's been busy setting up the Airbus again. Cold start.
We are good to go.
We are good to go. Okay, I'll switch over to Jerry Cam, and I'll get the weather back to what it should be.
Okay.
on this nasty night.
Well, I have to say, if there ever was a spectacular fail, that was it there tonight. Now, in fairness, that was not our fault, and I know we're going to be blamed, and we're going to be told, oh, it is. That was not our fault. It was just so much of the software updates that went on earlier on. Both myself and Dan, I get on the computer about 8:30 this evening, and I just said, Dan, there's going to be an update, and it was mandatory. We had to do it, and it took about maybe 20-25 minutes. And while that was going on, obviously we're trying to get the flight ready, so something obviously seriously went wrong. But I think we got it.
It's all happening. I mean, the weather over my side looks absolutely horrendous again on cue. And if we have a look at the outside of the aircraft, you'll see that there isn't much to see apart from fog, mist, and all the rest of it. And for those that are watching over on TikTok, there's a new feature now that actually allow you to press a little icon in the bottom right hand side of your screen, and allows you to allows you to view practically full screen on your phone now on TikTok, which is a new feature. So you'll be able to sort of have it landscape, have the comments on your right, and see it in full screen if you're not already doing that. Which I was impressed. I checked that out before we went live, and and it was just nice to see, because it gives a better experience over on the TikTok side if you are watching on TikTok. So yeah, we're in an EasyJet aircraft, Airbus A320. And Jerry, what we going to do then?
I tell you what we're going to do. If you just want to go into your flight pad, Dan, go to the settings down on the very bottom. I want you to select realism, and now the very first line, ADIRS align time. Can you just do that to instant, please?
Okay, I'll do that then. So go into settings, realism.
Yeah. And instant on the top for ADIRS.
Yeah, got that one. Yeah.
Excellent. So just give that a minute or two, and the ADRSs will be aligned. But other than that, we want to do the before start checklist, please, again.
Okay.
Deja vu.
Before start checklist, fuel,
As checked.
cockpit prep,
Is now complete.
EFS switches,
Header on.
gears, pins and covers,
As 3 behind on our side.
signs,
On auto alarmed.
ADRSs.
As 3 in nav as checked.
Okay, fuel and block.
It's 4.1's checked and balanced.
Power reference.
It's 1013 there a sec, give me 240 feet.
Below the line, mobile phone and iPad.
Is off airplane mode.
Takeoff data.
Is now set in the box there for 121, 22, 26 and toga there.
Okay, windows and doors.
Guns and armed.
Thrust levers.
Is back to idle.
ATC transponder.
It's set in the pressure check.
The auto. Okay, switch. And and parking brake.
Is set in the pressure checked.
Okay, and beacon. I'll do that.
Bacon, please. Put the bacon on.
Beacon.
The other one, the other bacon as well.
Okay. Oh well, we're all good.
We're good. We're good. There we go.
I love it. I love the new update with the sounds now. I tell you one thing.
Exactly.
It seems to be. I don't know what it is, but it seems to be less glitchy when I turn my head and around. So I don't know what was happening between me and you.
It's looking really good.
I don't know what's
happening. It's looking really good, actually. It's looking really good.
My map is still not available, but the ADRSs don't seem to be aligned yet.
I know. How many minutes does it say on your side?
Okay,
so if you look at the, it'll tell you up in the little notes there underneath fuel on board. Say IR align in many minutes.
Okay.
Fuel on
2
board.
minutes.
See where
2
it
minutes.
says 2 minutes. Yeah, we've got to wait that 2 minutes. We can't push the aircraft until that's done.
Okay, so we've got 92 people on board, 100 people watching over on TikTok. Absolutely incredible. So keep tapping. I think it was the crash that they already seen.
I think we wrote off about 50 of them earlier on, didn't we?
Sean, where are we flying to? Do you know what? Sean, I'm not too sure, but all I want to know is that we actually do fly efficiently and through the air and not sideways and end up back in a field somewhere. You know, I'll be happy to be flying efficiently. That's all I want to know. Is that? But on a serious note, we're heading to from Manchester to Glasgow with an alternate of Edinburgh. So if things do go wrong further, we will be flying and diverting to Edinburgh. So that's where we... hello, Jenna! Jenna's on board. Jerry, how you doing?
Hey, Jenna's in the house. Good evening.
Oh, wow. Okay, so let's go over to the Jerry cam, see what he's doing. Are you messing around, are you? Oh, no?
Yeah, I'm just having a little look outside here and see what kind of... what's their services here? But if you actually look at my cam closely, and I look over, right? Watch this. See who's sitting in the seat over there. Look at him. Look, I'm sitting in his seat.
I know what's coming. There
you go.
Oh
yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. There he is. Look at this. With those aviators. Look, I'm sitting in that seat there, huh?
I'm not having that. Matthew has said, I had to step away for a few minutes, but you're still on the ground, question mark. Matthew,
Matthew, you don't want to know.
Don't ask, mate, Matt. Don't ask. Matthew, you'll be able to have a replay of that, and you'll see exactly what happened. We had a catastrophic failure, and I'm afraid it was down to the technical updates. As you know, being a Patreon member, you've seen the updates over what was happening there. So yeah, and for those that do want to join Patreon, you can join by patreon.com/flyuk. There's different membership, different entry points, and you do get a virtual seat in there as a thank you as well on the streams that get mentioned, of course. So yeah, thanks so much. So Jack has said, have you heard about the A380 rumours coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator on May 24th? So that could be the fly-by-wire version. So it's been on the cards for a while, the A380. I'm looking forward to seeing that on Microsoft Flight Simulator, that's for sure.
Right, I think... Sorry, Dan. Sorry, I was going to say we're ready to go.
Okay. Yeah, crazy. Okay, so we'll get back onto my cam here.
Okay.
All right, so Jerry, do you want to call the pushback truck? We've done the before start checklist.
Yeah.
Do you want
So I'm in control here. Let's see
Okay,
does this
you're in
work.
control,
If this works now,
if this works, we are on the money. We are on the money. Yeah, Jack's got the right one. So Matt has asked, how do you move the camera like that so smooth? I know.
We are smooth.
Yeah, we are smooth. Maybe no. It's so Jack's got the right answer. It's sort of like an eye tracker. It's called a Track IR5. So it works off a 3-point axis attached to your headset, and that references an infrared beam, something like Star Wars really, which then tracks your head movements and allows you to zoom in and get a bit close to the instruments like this and come back out again. So it's really nice sort of feature of Track IR essentially. It's absolutely amazing.
Not working.
It's not working.
No, you go and call him. You go and call him.
Let's
see what
happens. Not this again. This again.
Look, I think this is going to be good. This is going to be good.
I'm going to take control then. I'll take control.
You take that control.
All right. I just hope this isn't a repeat of Groundhog Day. So we're going to call the pushback truck so you'll hear them. Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
This is ground. Stand by.
What's he saying? He's had the party going on down there.
Oh my word.
He's having a great Friday night out there, huh?
Do. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what's happening here. So is the pushback truck there? Oh yeah, okay. It seems to be doing something. So it's just connecting there.
Super.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed, and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brakes set, and they're
Parking
now
brake set.
lifting the aircraft.
Super. At least there's something happened.
At least, so look at that. EasyJet. EasyJet, there we go.
Standing by for pushback.
Well, I have to say, it's looking that fraction better on my side.
Okay, and
Cockpit to ground.
cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push.
Cleared for
Parking
start and
brake
push.
set.
Parking brake. Set.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Release. Parking brake.
And release.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
And again, tails
You
to
will
the
start
left
in
on the way
sequence.
out.
Okay, ignition start. And
ignition
start
start.
engine number 1.
That's that one. I'm getting a lot of deja vu here then.
Absolutely amazing.
There's
Well,
probably a good reason why it was so smooth, that they maybe weren't connected properly through the internet. Like.
oh my word, kamikaze fuel truck. What are you doing? Oh, look
know,
at
it's
that.
getting-
We've got a
I
Patreon
see it,
member.
look at
Bradley was signed up to Patreon. Welcome on board the Patreon.
Oh.
Welcome on board. Look at that. So we've got a new Patreon member. If you want to sign up as well, get your name mentioned as you sign up on there. You can sign up patreon.com/flyuk and get your virtual seats. Absolutely amazing. Welcome on board, Bradley. That's really nice to see. Okay, so we're going to start taxiing. Sorry, not taxiing back. We'll start pushing that back to the left here. Get onto. Oh, what was that? What was that sound? Was that the door? Was that the door?
No, that was the generator.
Oh, was it? Oh my word. Okay.
Okay, start number 2.
Start number 2.
Parking brake.
Oh my word.
Oh, I'm just looking through some of the comments. Just some various places there. Need to rewind the stream and then have a good laugh at it. Matthew, don't, please don't. We need to delete that part of anything.
Dear.
Parking brake.
Parking brake set.
And
Parking
parking
brake
brake is
set.
set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Lowering aircraft.
And even though it's Failure Friday, what happened is
Startup
no
is complete.
excuse.
You may disconnect.
There's a
Roger.
difference
Good
between a
engine
Failure
start.
Friday,
Cleared
Dan,
to
and a
connect.
catastrophic
See you
Friday.
outside. Have a good flight.
Holding position, waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Okay, pushback is complete. We got the pushback truck just going now, leaving us.
Are you sure he's not hanging on?
Oh no, he's definitely going. He's definitely going. Look at that.
That'll do.
He hasn't done a very good job though. I mean, that's not.
I know.
It's not exactly on the line. So we'll forgive him though. Jerry, are you happy to have a bit more control in your life? Are you ready to have the control back?
Yeah, I might as well. It's the only time I have control is when I'm on my own up here. Most of the time, somebody else has control of me. You know.
Okay, so
after start checklist, please.
After start checklist.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
we'll do the flow. We'll do the flow. Ignition to start. Arm this speed brakes. Set flaps to 1.
Yep. Flaps to 1.
And reset rudder trim.
Yep. Go ahead. Let's see.
And transponder auto. Okay. All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
After start checklist, anti-ice.
Anti-ice is off.
Engine mode selector
is normal.
Rudder trim
is 0.
Pitch trim.
It's pitch trim. It's 0.3 up.
Okay. Flight instruments
are checked.
ECAM status
is checked.
Okay. And that, that's the after start checklist complete. Ready for taxi. Okay. So we'll put the.
No, they were already
on. Okay, thank you very much. All right, okay, we're all good. We're all good to go. And taxi.
Okay. You got the brakes off?
Brakes off now.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's get the Jerry cam on the go. Look at that. Jerry cam is fogged out as well. There we go.
So I'm going to turn left, and can you just confirm it's turning left on your side?
Yep, confirmed.
And going to turn right.
Wow,
there we go.
It's all happening. It's
working tonight.
It's working.
Oh, yeah. It's going over the button. It's getting bumpy. It's getting bumpy. Look at this.
Word. Look at that.
Dan, I can confirm with you that it's working.
Oh, do you know what? It's oh my words, Jerry! I've just realised there's actually an EFS, an iPad on my side. I've only just realised.
Oh my word! That's what the problems are.
Do you know what? I was leaning over and messing around with your iPad. I didn't realise that there was one on my side as well. I wonder if they've.
Do you know what? We better be very careful what we touch here tonight because we don't know what talks to each other and so on.
Well, I'm just wondering whether that was they've picked up on our streams and they've actually sort of answered our calls to have 2 iPads on there. I don't know.
It would be very good because we did call for that many times on the stream, didn't we?
It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm loving it already tonight. Apart from the catastrophic failure.
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about. That was the practice run.
Was that the practice run? Okay, I mean
that was the practice run.
I tell you one thing though, it's a good job there's no police or cops on this taxiway because we are.
I know.
We're going fast, aren't we?
I just had to slow it right down. So while we're actually taxiing out, Dan, we might as well get rid of some of the before takeoff checks, please.
Okay, yeah. So before takeoff checklist, we have flight controls.
Are checked.
Briefing and nav aids.
It's confirmed the set for departure of runway 05 left. It is the Pole Hill departure.
Okay, flaps.
Time to altitude of 5,000 feet. Flaps is 1 as planned, 1 selected, 1 plus F's indicating.
V speeds and flex temp.
It's speeds of 121, 22, 26 on Toga there gives us 83.9 sensible.
ATC code
is set.
ECAM memo.
It's takeoff. Okay. There's millions of blues.
Millions of blues. Let's sort that out. So max brake in, cabin check. I'll do that for you.
Super job.
And test takeoff config test. I'll just clear that.
Thank you very much. Yeah, just press the takeoff config test.
Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Okay,
Lovely.
predictive wind shear.
Yeah. Just stop here. This is the entrance to the runway.
Okay.
Super.
All right, let's.
So below the line, yeah.
Okay, below the line. And we have EFS and iPad.
Is stowed.
Cabin,
Secure.
Paxton APU.
Paxton APU is off.
And TCAS, I'll get that for you.
TA RA, please. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, we are lining up and clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Okay,
best source of entertainment on a Friday night. Love it.
Yeah, Matthew Allen. Well, it is Failure Friday. I know. Oh, blimey, it's crazy.
Oh, that's not an excuse of what just happened.
No excuse for what happened. No. So, Gringo Man, hello. What's happening? So, what's going on? So this is Failure Friday. Welcome to Failure Friday. So we're in the Airbus A320. We're both real world pilots, but Jerry, who's a pilot flying as captain today, he's a real Airbus A320 pilot. I'm a real life private pilot, and we basically do every Friday, or try to. Failed pretty miserably last Friday, but every Friday we try to do a stream, or at least one of us tries to do a stream, where we take an Airbus A320 on an A to B flight, and something fails. There's been engine failures, there's been flap failures, I think, in the past, and depressurization. So we don't know what's going to happen tonight. There's a few things that's failed already, but that definitely wasn't planned, and we're on the second run now. So Jerry, are you ready?
We are ready. So there's the lights is off. So you ready? Take off then.
Take off.
50%.
Okay, stabilized.
And set toga.
Okay, Mantoga,
SRS.
SRS.
Runway auto thrust is blue. $110 knots.
100 knots. Check. V1.
Yep. Rotation. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up. At least we got off the ground.
Wow, and we are in the smog now.
It is absolutely fog out there.
Oh,
AP1, please.
AP1, engage.
And auto thrust engage, please.
Also thrust. Oh, pants.
Sorry, I get it. I get it.
Okay, sorry.
There you go. You're fine. So, lever climb.
Is that still in for you, or has it took it off again?
No, it's in for me now.
Okay. Sorry. What? It was basically the opposite again.
Okay.
So that's why
S plus increasing flap 0.
Yeah. Flap 0.
Okay.
Okay, we've got contact on the old TCAS on the screen. I don't know if you can see that.
Not my side.
No,
Speed,
okay.
I'll start.
Level. Okay, got it. Speed and alt
And
start.
checks. Excellent.
Okay,
So
well,
a level of 5,000. After takeoff, check speeds and get that out of the way.
Okay,
so
after
we get
takeoff
on our
checks,
way.
landing gear, flaps,
Retracted.
packs,
Are on and we are pressurizing.
and APU,
Is off.
barrel reference.
It's Q&H is set.
Okay, after takeoff checklist complete.
Okay, so we're going to be cleared up to flight level 190. Oops, I get that in there.
Okay.
And
So we've got, yeah, okay.
so flight level 200, I should say, and thrust climb, open climb.
Flight level 200 and yeah, thrust climb, open climb.
Set standard there down for us, please.
Set standard. If it will allow me to, hold on, there we go.
Yeah,
oh, no,
you gotta,
oh no,
yeah,
it's the other way
you
around.
gotta push it.
There we go.
Yeah. There we go. Standard set, passing 5,700 feet now.
Fantastic, and we are following the.
Following the SID.
Yep. Okay.
Phew.
Wow, I'm glad that's over and done with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my word, that was crazy. I see the Jerry cam as well. Active is look so.
Yeah, look, I'm looking out the window and it is absolutely pitch black out there. We can't even see where we're going tonight. Look at that. And even when you have my jerry cam on, do you?
I have the jerry cam on at the moment. It's,
And even when you have a little look over here, look, he's sitting there in the seat, looking all great with those aviators. Dan, you don't need those at night time.
Look at that. Look at that. Jerry, I will get you back. Don't worry about that, mate. I'll get you back.
No idea what you're talking.
Do you know what? He's basically spent all day trying to superimpose some aviators on me. And he's done a great job. He's done a great job.
So we're passing 10 then. I'm going to bring the lights in. I'm going to switch the seatbelt sign off. And that's it. Well, standard is set, and we're all good to go. We're climbing away.
And climbing away, fantastic. So we are rocking and rolling. And what's the flight time to Glasgow then, Jerry?
Well, it looks like we will be landing in about another half an hour, would you believe? It's a very short one.
Half an hour, so very short flight.
Very short flight. Very short flight. So there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So
now
hopefully we don't get any more problems. We can just.
I was going to say we have enough.
I'm about sort of done now. I'm about cooked. You know, I don't think I can cope with any more failures. That's for sure.
Oh, look! The beautiful nice guy just popped out. On my side, anyway. I could see it just a little bit.
Oh my word! It's
in and out.
It's not that nice on.
It's in and out, like, you know.
I keep getting some nasty lightning strikes over on my side. So yeah. Oh, what's that?
What's that?
Anti-ice detected. Okay. All right.
That's okay. We'll switch on the engine. Is there one? Yeah. Thank you.
How about the wing?
Yeah, go on, just give it a blast for a while there. See, that's on some of the old Airbus 320s, you don't have a feature to actually monitor the ice to tell you that ice is detected.
Okay,
the newer ones that you do, you'd have to just look at if the temperature's below 10 degrees and you're in cloud or moisture around like that.
Yeah.
Yes, you will switch it on then.
Okay, so I've got outer tank fuel X feed or X.
Cross feeding, yeah.
Cross-feed.
That means so. How much fuel on board is registering on your side there?
Okay, so I've got 3.5 tons fuel left.
Super. Yeah, and basically what it's doing is it's knowing that it's a short flight. It's going to come close enough where it's going to actually send all the fuel that's on the outer tanks into the center for the landing. And anything that's just below, it's either the time or if it's below 3 tons. I can't remember it off the top of my head now at the moment in the 320.
So that's right then. That's not something out of the ordinary. That's
no. Yeah.
So
the fuel comes through
it's automatically doing that, is it? Cross feeding.
Yeah, automatically does that. Yeah.
Crazy. So Orlando, Andre, what happens during a night flight with low visibility and your primary avionics display fails?
Oh, low visibility and the primary avionics display fails. Depending on what is actually made the failure, you may or may not be Cat 3. When I say Cat 3, that means an auto land for fog. And speaking of which, I think, Dan, if you just sort out do you want to turn onto my cam here for a second, and you can sort out the weather at the far side.
Yeah.
But I'll just give you a quick little view when it's on the jerry cam here.
So it's on the jerry cam now. Alex has said, "Can we see the star?" So while you're on the charts as well, maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna actually. I'll tell you what. Let's have a look at the chart here for the star.
And we've got to be careful because we've only got 30 minutes, haven't we? So we've got to.
Yeah.
Start,
So basically, what I'm going to do, Dan, is actually start. I'll look at the star here for everybody while we have time, and you're busy there setting up weather on the far side. Let's look at this. We're doing the Red 1 Golf arrival this evening, so let's just double check in on that. Let's get this plates for. Oh, here. Open the charts list. Here we go. So the arrival, the approach, and we're going to be doing the ILS for runway 05, and I believe we're going to be doing a Cat 3 approach this evening because there's fog there in Glasgow.
Yeah.
So Yeah, this is not real world tonight, but we just know it's foggy up there in Glasgow at the moment. So this technically is going to be an auto approach in. This is the ILS. I'll come to that. Sorry, it's actually the wrong one. We're going to do runway 23. So it's going to be an ILS approach onto runway 23. But the whole arrival this evening on the Star, the one that we're looking at is the Rebel 1 Golf. So let's have a look. We'll be coming in by Rebel, Point Nazca, A-slip, so flight level at 260. Now just to show you this at the moment, we actually have it there. A-slip, this is the point, and we got to be at flight level 260. It's saying we're going to be probably 2,000 feet below that, but it's such a short flight tonight, I would expect air traffic control to give that clearance. And when we come from A-slip to point NP, OGD, it's looking for flight level 200. VAPI, max 250 knots by VAPI. So let's see, is that in the box also? Because I set the arrival up earlier on. Where's VAPI? There's VAPI. And we can see that the 250 knots there has a star on it, a magenta star. So that means it's going to be a speed constraint going in there. And actually, while we're at the box, it says here VAPI, LANAC, and then onto the runway 23. Let's just confirm that. So we're looking at VAPI and LANAC, and then that brings us on to runway 23. The warnings here is don't proceed beyond LANAC without ATC clearance. Standard routes may be varied by ATC. So they're an ORNAV 5, we are much better. We can actually navigate much better than that. Once we get in here, the sector safe altitude is going to be 3,000 feet. That's based off the Glasgow VOR. And it gives us a little bit of descent planning from Rebel, Nazca, flight level 260, flight level 200, VAPI at 250 knots, LANAC at 230 knots at flight level 70. I've checked all that in the box and it's all looking good. So when it comes to the arrival, that's not too bad. It's all set up. The final approach is going to be for runway 23. Tonight it's an auto land approach because the visibility is way down below what we need. For the Cat 3 approach, we can actually do it in the Airbus tonight, and we can actually do it this particular one. We're going to put a decision height of 50-foot radio. We're going to be joining at 2,900 feet and then down on a 3-degree glide, inbound course of 228. Once we get down there, we don't see what we basically need to see is 3 center lights at the runway. If we don't get them, we'll be doing a go round, and we go round flat, pause the direct climb, check gear up, push for autopilot, push for nav. In this approach, it says climb initially to 3,000 feet straight ahead so climb to 3,000 feet, but initially go straight ahead to 2,500 feet, or 2.6 off the ILS distance, whichever is the later. Then we start making a climbing left-hand turn to hold at the VOR or locator at 3,000 feet. But I'm sure ATC is going to pick us up, and they will give us vectors from there on. So other than that, there's very little else to be said about that. We're looking pretty good. All that is in the box, but last but not least, I do know the weather at Glasgow at the moment, and we're going to put in a radio height of 50 feet. That we're doing a Cat 3 approach. QNH is 1013, and temperature is 15 degrees. Kim might disagree with that, but trust me, it's 15 degrees in the simulator. So, and the wind is down the runway at just 5 minutes. So other than that, I think I've covered everything. Absolutely. Anything to add there, Dan?
Absolutely amazing. No. Kim was just wondering whether I told you about a long list of airports that she sent through today. I haven't yet, Kim. I will share that to Jerry later on. I mean, there's all sorts on that list, but it's crazy. And then Gringo Man has said, "Who's Jerry talking to? Who are you talking to, Jerry?"
I talk to myself all the time.
And Alex said, "Great briefing." So there we go.
Well, I didn't do the full briefing, Alex. I just basically kept it somewhat light there. There's a lot more that we can go into in the real world situation.
So the star assists in entering necessary inputs to ensure an auto landing for approach. Orlando, Andre.
No, basically the star is a prescribed route that the airport will want you to approach the airport in that situation. If I could just call back up on the Jerry cam there, Dan, for a second. So basically it's a prescribed route in Glasgow Airport. If I call up the star again. In Glasgow Airport, they have this prescribed, sorry, this is the wrong one. They have a prescribed route. We're coming in by this point called Rebel, which is down in the corner here. And when they want you to do the Rebel 1 Golf, instead of telling you Rebel, Nazca, ASLIP, flight level 260, NP, Golgi, VAPI, blah, 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 they just tell you Rebel 1 Golf. I make sure all those GPS points are in there, the constraints for the altitudes and the constraints for the speeds are met. So that they will be analysed and looked at from, say, the CAA, and they will say, this is a safe way to approach this point. From Lanark then, it transfers over to the ILS, where radar will probably pick you up and start giving you vectors and putting you onto the ILS, which would be roughly around here, and then that would bring you in onto the ILS to land on the runway. So I hope that answers the question.
Amazing, absolutely amazing, Jerry. And I just want to obviously big a shout out to obviously the new Patreon member Bradley, who signed up tonight. So apparently they're from Bradley's from New Zealand by the looks of it. So I don't think we've got a Patreon member from New Zealand yet. So
we do now.
We do now. So it's crazy. And if you do want to join Patreon, you can join by going to patreon.com/flyuk, and you will get a little bit of an animation when you sign up, just like Bradley did when he signed up this evening. So absolutely crazy.
Okay. Dan, can I just throw you and show you something? There was a new feature that was up. If you want to throw on the Jerry Cam one more time.
Yeah. Jerry Cam's on now.
Okay, there was a new update on the fly-by-wire. As you can see, if I zoom in on the map, you will actually see there's magenta numbers here, FL260. All those constraints that I showed you on the star. ASLIP, I need to be at 260. By Ogdi, I need to be at flight level 200. VAPI, I need to be at 250 knots. And at Lanark, I need to be at flight level 70 and 230 knots. For the first time, Dan, we can show everybody the magic of the Airbus, and I think this is your first time seeing it as well.
It is. This is the first time.
I'm going to descend to flight level 70, where I'm going to allow the Airbus to fully manage it. And as we approach each one of these points, you watch it do its magic. It is incredible.
Okay,
it will hit each one of those points.
I'm going on to my sort of cam now, just so I get a close-in shot. So we've got thrust idle, open, descent.
No, I've just changed it over to descent mode.
Okay, yep.
Now, see what it is. It's now going to cross ASLIP, and it will work its best to cross that point at exactly flight level 260. Now, it may be a bit late on the descent, but it will try its best.
Okay.
You watch it go now, right? It may have to increase speed to actually do it, but it will definitely try it.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck and captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight.
Are you getting out as well?
Yeah.
Same time. That's cool.
Ah, absolutely.
We'll be coming through the cabin with galley cars shortly. Also,
oh, actually, the reason, sorry, flight level 260 was above me. That's why it's only going down at 1,000 feet a minute.
Yeah, I was going to say we're already at
I just ended early.
Flight level.
Do you know what? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just go back to flight level 200, okay?
Yeah.
I'll just go back to flight level 200 and I'll do it a different way, a little bit, just in about 3 or 4 minutes of time. Let's go to BS0 and flight level 200. Open climb. Okay, so let's get us back up to flight level 200. Sorry, that was a misreading on my behalf. We actually should be descending where the arrow is calculating. See that? There's a little arrow ahead, a white arrow, and that shows us it's calculating. Start, you'd want to be sort of thinking about starting a descent around then. However, there is a point that's ahead to be at flight level 200. We'll see how all of this.
Where's the white arrow, sorry?
I don't know what you're getting on your side. Let it just level off first, and we'll see what we get. I think there's a slight difference on your screen.
Those rounded points are new, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're all speed points and various things, and I'll explain them as we go on.
Very, very cool, Jerry. Okay, so is it just me, or whenever someone is speaking so much weird airplane stuff codes, I randomly zone out?
Oh man, you got to tune in. This is where that's all getting learned. We learn you here.
Yeah, it's but I get the sentiment, Gringo man. Obviously, when it's something that you're not familiar with, it seems quite overwhelming.
Yeah, it
and
can
then-
be. It can be.
But things, once you get used to it, once you get used to it, it starts to make a little bit more sense. Okay, so what? Oh wow.
So we're at flight level 200 again. We're in Al Cruise at this moment in time, okay? And it does say it wants us to start thinking about a descent just in about another 10 miles. Let's just look ahead and see what kind of constraints is up there. Yeah, I will start that descent in about... ATC would give you that, even though it's saying I'll be at flight level 200.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wind it down. I'm going to wind it down to flight level 70. There we go. There we go. And I'm going to hit the manage descent and let the Airbus do it. Now watch this.
Okay.
I'm going to start her off now. You just let it do its
Okay.
thing.
Frost.
That's it.
Frost idle.
Sorry,
Open
I
descent.
have to do it with the wrong one. I want to manage to. I want to descent, not open descent.
Okay. So when descent is activated on the
Yeah.
FD,
There we go, descent. Yeah,
that suggests that it's a managed. It's under managed, is it?
correct. Correct.
So it never.
Once it's in magenta or you have the autopilot modes in descent, they're all managed by the computer.
Okay. Jerry, is the Lightning safe for us to fly around here?
Well, this is Failure Friday. Nothing. It's not even being safe being on the stream with us. It is actually the aircraft is actually built very well to absorb Lightning strikes. I mean, I've had in real life, I've had a flight one day where we took a hit by lightning a couple of times, and what we thought was only a few times when we landed, we actually got the engineer to count 26 times we're hit by lightning.
Sorry, the captain was talking over you there, Jerry. So I don't think anybody got a word. But Orlando Andre said, "Have any of you flown a prescribed descent into Bristol Airport in regards to their low noise scheme?"
No, I haven't.
I haven't. No, Orlando. So yeah.
We just reflected on the lightning there. As I was saying, Dan, I had a flight once before. And when we ended up landing in Gatwick, we did get hit by lightning on the way in once or twice that we thought. But when we actually got the engineer to check, we actually got hit 26 times.
26 times?
And we did, it's it'd be a bit noisy going off in an aircraft. It's like a bit like a gunshot or something like that, But other than that, people think, it's going to blow your instrument. Nothing. We didn't even know. We barely knew we got hit by lightning. That's how well aircraft are made now.
And how do they actually know that the lightning's hit the aircraft? Is there marks? Is there sort of burn marks? Or
Yeah, you were able to count 26 points where it went in, and every single time lightning was in, they always look for an exit point as well, and they were nearly able to match up with 26 exit points or something to that effect anyway. It is. It's a very good. Aircraft are very good. They're well able to handle all this kind of stuff,
Has there been any times in history where lightning has brought an aircraft down, other than the fact of
no.
downdrafts and stuff, from thunderstorms?
There's been various things in the past,
Yeah.
I just see the managed. If you look at the managed descent there, it's not managing it too well.
Yeah.
It's still saying it's not managing actually too well. So I'm going to go into an open descent. So that might be still a bug in the software.
And are we going to vector ourselves in, or can we literally just follow the path into Glasgow?
We'll be vectoring ourselves. We can actually follow the path in. I'll just take a little bit of speed brake out there, lovely. It's working well. Can you hear the speed brake on your side?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
I can feel it. I can feel it as well.
very
through
good.
Through the kick.
Ah,
kick.
excellent.
I knew something had gone on because it was like it's literally. Yeah, it's quite.
Well, I don't want to say the words or jinx it, but I think we're doing okay at the moment.
It's, are you wearing a VR headset? I'm using something called Track IR5, same as Jerry.
Yeah, indeed.
Gringo Man has asked Kim, can I buy a fully trained, fully sized German Shepherd, please? Or get my dog trained? Oh dear. Anyone need toilet roll yet? Kim has asked.
My word. Oh no.
Well, toilet roll was worth more than a plane ticket during the pandemic, wasn't it?
Apparently
that's for sure.
so.
Yeah.
I believe you can get down to Barbados just for swapping 2 toilet rolls. I'm just looking at this, Dan. They don't have it quite right regards to the manage, maybe on this particular profile, but it is a great feature, and I really hope they do sort this out.
I've got I haven't seen that before. Ratio 50.
Ratio 50. Sorry, were you looking at that?
On the flight.
Oh, you're looking radio 50. So
yeah,
if you look down into
radio 50.
Let me just show everybody here. Normally, when we go into a airport, we do what we call a Cat 1 approach. A Cat 1 approach, we're given a height where we place into the bar reference. But on a auto land, we actually use the radio. It's a little radio underneath the airplane. It can bounce the signal down and back up again, and can actually measure how high we are off that ground. It's like a radar, sonar kind of thing, and that will be displayed up here when it comes alive below 2,500 feet, and you'll see exactly where we are. So we are going to be making our decision height at 50 feet on the radio and not the barometric now.
Well, that definitely wasn't on there before when we've done
No,
that.
no, that's because we never put anything into it. Let me just turn around and show you something here. If I was to say the Cat 1 minima here was 250 feet, the Cat 1 minima, right? If I place it into baro, radio should go.
Yeah.
Okay, so radio goes, and then we'll have the 250 feet.
Ah, okay.
But
gotcha.
tonight we're doing an auto land, and it's 50 foot according to the plate.
Yeah.
We must stick it onto the radio, and that's what radio will come up there.
Crazy. Let's go and have a look at the outside view while we've got a little bit of time just to go and do that.
Is there an outside view?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay. So going through.
The answer is no.
Okay, I'm just switching on all the lights again, Dan, because we are passing 10.
Oh my word! Have you seen the state of the nose of this aircraft?
No. Show me again.
Okay, when the lightning strikes, look at this.
Okay.
Look at the ice building on this airframe.
Okay, you gotta show me down the stream. Oh.
Look at that ice building on the engine cowling. Look at that.
Okay, I think I'm well behind here on the stream. One moment. I can't see it. I'm looking at TikTok here, and
sorry. It would help. I've got the Jerry cam on.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Let me just. You should see the ice now.
So when you put it onto your cam, we'll have you able to see it. Ooh. Oh, is that just the east delivery, or is it ice?
I don't know whether
can't see it.
You just about see it. The ice on there. I mean, I'm glad we got the engine anti-ice, the wings on.
Okay.
In terms of the window heats, is that needed?
No, that's automatic.
Automatic. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so where are we now in here? So flight level 70, we're going to descend down to altitude of 3,000.
It feels very rough. Very rough. As we're descending, it's sort of I can feel the bumps as we're coming down.
So 2,900 feet. Set QNH 1013, please, Dan.
QNH, sorry.
QNH 1013.
1013.
And we have passed 10. So lights, belt signs, captain's coming down nicely. Approach phase is activated. They may have to approach check, please.
Okay, so approach checklist. Cabin crew.
Are advised.
Seatbelts.
Are on.
Briefing navigate.
It's confirmed the set now for Cat 3 approach land to runway 23.
MDA VH.
It's 50 feet radio.
ECAM status.
It's checked.
EFS and iPad.
It's stowed.
Do we have a professional medic on board? We might have to get ready for something. I mean, this is look at the state of the weather out there. Absolutely horrendous.
Okay.
Absolutely horrendous out there. We just can't see a thing.
Okay, so look, we're doing all right at the moment. I didn't see anything coming up on the ECAM. So I know it's Failure Friday, and I know I'm not going to get away with it. I'd just like to think that all of the stuff that happened earlier on was the problem. But
Okay,
it's
so
never going to be that easy, is it?
it seems like it's looking okay so far. We've got a 35 knot crosswind as we, in our current sort of heading. But as we turn around, it should be head on, so we should be okay.
Okay.
Have you flown a seaplane, Dan or Jerry? What ratings will you need? So I haven't actually flown a seaplane, a float, or anything. Have you, Jerry? Have you had a hands on the?
No, I didn't have to. I had the invite, and I just unfortunately couldn't make it on the day, and I was so going mad at that,
Gringo Man, Amazon do sell them, but there are other sort of outlets that do sell them as well with the eye tracker. So. Would you like some auto brake, Captain?
No, I'm happy enough with that tonight. No.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so in terms of myself, I've only got a tail wheel rating, so of additional ratings there. But I think it's mainly, if I was on the, if I was in Scotland or something, then I'd probably go for the seaplane rating. I know there's a guy up there that does training for seaplanes, but I just wouldn't have any use for it living in the Midlands. It's like owning a boat in the Midlands. It's crazy,
I know. So we're going to arm the approach here. So we pick up the ILS, so Cat 1 and Autopilot 1 and 2. So Cat 3 do Autopilot 1 and 2. And as soon as we go around pick up the ILS, we start configuring the aircraft, okay?
Okay, Cat 3 dual.
Checks.
And how about gliders? So one of my first experience in a light aircraft was a glider actually. I really enjoyed the gliding side. I've only went up about 3 times with an instructor on that. But at the time I couldn't even afford the gliding because gliding actually, even though you don't put fuel in, it's still quite expensive. After you start adding everything in, you still have to spend a lot of time there all day as well. Worst thing I've ever flown, Gringo Ben says, the glider. I prefer flying Cessna with my dad. Well, the beauty of gliders though is that the whole sole purpose of being up there is to try and stay up there. It's almost like a game of trying to stay up. So I do get the attraction. I wonder if glider experiences help you with confidence for engine out failures. I'm sure they do, you know.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do.
But I think it'd be a bit of a shock to the system if a glider pilot had an engine out in a single engine piston, because some of them drop like a stone, you know, including the Piper Cherokee. We're having a conversation off air actually about this.
2,500.
Oh
my word! So it's
okay.
It's all happening tonight, Jerry.
It's certainly good. So we're going to be coming in now. We're going to be turning in now and join the ILS. We're 12 miles out from landing. So low star, we've locked onto the runway. Speed 175, flaps 1 please.
Okay. That turns, making a turn and following the track good.
Yeah, it's not actually navving anymore. It's locked onto the localizer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because see, I've got low star, so it's locked onto the localizer.
Okay, I've got alt glide slopes in blue for me.
That's correct. We haven't even approached. See, the glide slope is starting to come down now. But you can see the loc. The loc is coming in and it's tracking the loc, and you should see it coming straight into the middle there and stopping on the lubber line. That's where we want to be.
Fantastic.
The Airbus is so good at doing this, you know that. So when the pink one comes down now, it'll actually grab the lubber line, and we should get glide slope star. And speed 170, flaps 2 please.
Okay, speed, sorry?
Flap 2.
Flap 2.
There we go. And glide slope star checks 3,000 for the missed approach. 9.5 miles.
2,500.
So
okay, we're below the 3,000. Will that horn come off naturally as soon as we hit the localizer?
Yeah. Everything will be all good there. So gear down, please.
Gear down.
Cannot see a sausage.
Cannot see a thing. It's just absolutely crazy, this.
So speed 130, flaps 3.
Flaps 3.
And speed 130, flaps full. And
Flaps full.
arm the spoilers.
Arm the spoilers.
Check.
Okay,
Landing check.
landing
please.
checklist. Barrel reference.
Q&H set
Auto throttle.
is speed.
Ecam memo.
Is landing, no blue.
There we go.
Super.
Oh dear.
Now, just keep going. We're 6 miles away.
Well, I don't want to jinx it, Jerry, but we haven't had any more failures.
No, leave
so
it.
it's supposed to be
leave
failure
it. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
Just watch it. You know, I've jinxed it now. I'm pretty sure of it, but we'll see.
Probably.
The Jerry cam is looking healthy. You know, there we go. Look at him, Jerry. Go Jerry, go Jerry. Back to myself. Okay, Cedric Launch is in the room.
He's in the house.
How you doing, Cedric? Welcome.
Dan, I've just sorry, I've lost the ILS. I've lost the ILS.
What do you mean?
There you go.
Okay.
It's at the so go round.
Go round.
Flap to 3, please.
Flaps 3.
Positive rate of climb. Checks gear up.
Gear up.
Jesus.
So we've lost the ILS.
Yeah, I lost the ILS. The
Okay,
frequency just dropped out. So set climb thrust. I lost the ILS. I need the ILS for landing. There's no doubt. Okay, so
Flap
I'll
2.
start and not yet. F plus increasing flaps 1.
Flap 1.
Okay. So ATC will probably pick us up at this stage anyway, and we'll ask them for a vector back in. So we're gonna have to vector back in. Right. So give me autopilot 1.
Autopilot 1.
Yeah. AP1. So I'm gonna select the heading. I'm gonna go back around the other side to be vectored back in.
You still got flaps 1 in, is that okay?
I know that's correct at the moment.
Yep.
Look at the speed I'm flying, only 175 knots. So
Cedric Lodge, thank you for the gifts. 13 finger hearts there. Thank you very much for the gifts, Cedric.
What a time to be throwing gifts.
Oh my word.
Okay, let's go on to. Oh, I'm gonna get that back. Now. So I'm going to vector back down. ATC at this point in time will probably say to us, turn right heading 050. So that's what I'm going to bring on to 050. Okay. But we have to have a go at that again. And I don't see the ILS there. Do you know what I mean? I don't see it there. Anyway, while we are okay, we're going to stay flap 1, Dan, because we're going to do this nice and slowly. We don't need to rush this. We're being vectored back down for the ILS again. So what I need to do is come down to the box, double check that our progress, radnavs, and we're going to...
Tangbo 48 said put your landing system push button on.
2,500.
Hold on a second, the ILS is after coming back on there. It's after coming back in.
Okay.
So there's obviously, there was definitely something wrong there. There was definitely something wrong. So we've now lost the flight management computer. I'm going to have to hard tune this in manually. So let me just call up the charts here one more time. Find out what the frequency is for the ILS. Oh.
I knew it was going too smoothly, and I jinxed it just before we were going into final there.
You just said it. That was it. So we're going on runway 23, and that we look 110.1. 110.1. So let me try that. 110. I'm gonna hard tune it this time, making sure that nothing happens.
Thank you, Tangbo 48. I didn't have the landing system button on for the right hand side.
Okay.
Yeah, so there we go.
So Dan, do me a favor. Give me the after takeoff checks, please.
Okay, after takeoff checklist. Landing gear.
Is up.
Flaps.
Is 1 plus. Oh, it's 1.
Packs.
Packs are on.
APU.
It's off.
Barrel reference.
It's QNH 1013. That gives me 3,000 feet. That checks. 7.2 miles. Looking good. Dan, just keep an ear out there for the moment. I just want to talk to the passengers. 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening again from Flight Deck. Apologies about the missed approach there going into Glasgow. We just had a small technical failure. However, we are making our approach back in again, and we should be on the ground in about 5 to 10 minutes. Sorry for the inconvenience, and just pay attention to any safety announcements from our cabin crew. Thank you. Okay, Dan, back with you at the moment.
Thank you, Jerry, and yeah, hopefully that will settle the passengers back there, you know.
Well, hopefully it's settle me. That's it.
Oh my word.
So we're going to activate the approach phase again, and Dan, may I have the approach check, please?
Okay, approach checklist, cabin crew.
Are advised.
Seatbelts.
On.
Briefing nav aids.
It's confirmed the set now for an ILS 23.
MDA DH.
It's 50 feet.
ECAM status.
Is checked.
EFS and iPad.
It's stowed.
Okay, approach checklist complete.
Okay, super job. Wow. It's all happening there, wasn't it?
Oh my word. So are we
we're being vectored downwind again. Yeah, we're being vectored downwind and been brought back in again. So at this point in time then, I would then, ATC would probably tell us, turn right heading 200, which I'm going to, heading, let me just double check something here. Something's not happening. Okay. Turn right. Okay.
Oh my word. Can you turn off the seatbelt sign? You need to go to the loo. Well, you can take your chances. I mean, if you listen carefully, I think somebody might already be in there actually, ignoring the rules.
It sounds like it, doesn't it?
I don't know whether I can hear them.
Right, that was interesting. Dan, I'm just the ILS has gone off the air again here in Glasgow.
Okay.
If we make an attempt going back in there, I'm not confident. I just think it's a little bit too dangerous to be actually doing that, making an approach, Cat 3 approach. Because it's on and off, on and off. At this point, if you probably would contact ATC and they would tell you, yeah, we're actually having issues with the ILS, so they would actually downgrade it to a non-precision approach, we say.
Okay.
And the fact that you have fog there, we can't actually make that approach. We just actually can't make that approach there. So without messing around and burning fuel, I'm thinking we have 2.9 tons. We actually have quite a lot of fuel here at the moment. Our alternate is Edinburgh, and it's actually Cat 1 approach over there. So I think it would be a very prudent decision right now to divert.
Okay, well, so we're going to go to our alternates, which is Edinburgh, I think, remember,
Edinburgh.
off the flight plan.
Okay, so at this point in time, we'll call ATC, we'd ask them for vectors for diversion, and we'll be looking to divert to Edinburgh. And with that in mind, we would also then clean up the airplane because we're going somewhere else, okay?
Okay.
So if I was to select speed,
Select speed.
and there we go, and let's accelerate to 220 knots initially,
Yep.
and we're going to clean up the speed. S plus increase in flap 0,
Flap 0.
and ATC will give us a climb, say, to 10,000 feet now. So I'm going to climb the aircraft to 10,000 feet. So, interesting, huh?
Interesting. So, would we, have we actually got our alternate in here as a?
I'm going to
flight
set all
plan?
that up. Well, good idea is to get the aircraft going in the right direction first, and that can all be set up pretty handy. There we go, 10,000 feet, thrust climb, open climb. And let's accelerate to 30 knots, is nice. And heading to Edinburgh, heading 090 is roughly what ATC will give us now, and we're on our way to Edinburgh. I feel so much under pressure here.
Edinburgh. Have you ever flown into Edinburgh yourself?
Many times.
So Orlando said this is definitely a learning experience and amazing to watch. Thank you ever so much, Orlando, and I do appreciate everyone that's watching. The regulars are in as well, which is fantastic. It's really good to see everybody join in, and there's a couple watching on the other, or 3 people watching on the other channels as well, so it's great.
Excellent. While you're just chatting there, Dan, and you can read me out the comments if you want, I'm just going to go and pull out the plate for the Cat 1 approach into Edinburgh. EI, I'm thinking of somewhere in Ireland. EGP. Okay, let's see if we can find this. So I'll set this up, Dan, it'll be just nice and handy. ATC at this point will be very much aware, like, you know, you're probably starting to think about your fuel a hell of a lot, and you certainly wouldn't want to be messing around in the air. So they would give you all the information that you need. 108.9, I'll just tune that in. 108.9. And let's see, can we get the alternate? I'm going to actually see there's one of these particular features. No, it doesn't work. The software they have on the sim doesn't quite cut it at the moment. Okay. But hey, they'll get there. I know they'll get there.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
It certainly wasn't. It certainly wasn't.
So,
it certainly wasn't. So we're all set.
You've got a load of more digits in there, and that's why I think it wasn't going in, Jerry.
Yeah, that's right there. And let me just put in. Last thing I need here is 300 feet. We're not doing a Cat. We're doing a Cat 1, not a Cat 3. So there we go, Dan. We're on our way to Edinburgh.
on our way to Edinburgh. Oh, sorry. Did you need those? Oh, pants.
What did you do with me?
Did you need those figures? The 11118108 or anything? Or can I clear them up?
No.
Okay.
Which ones are those
All right.
there?
All right.
I can't even see them on my side.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Oh, 108.9. Yeah, leave those there. Leave that there.
We definitely need our separate MacDo computers, I think.
Isn't it? I mean, please fly by wire. Do the separate MacDo computer.
It'd be fantastic. Hope we still have enough fuel, Kim has said.
We do. We
Cedric
checked the
Launch
fuel
has
there.
said, I don't think
Yeah.
so.
No, we did. We checked the fuel there. We had 2.9 tons. We made a nice early decision.
2.1 tons, yeah.
And off we went. And Orlando says the ability to stay calm and decision making seems to be very important during the failure conditions. Absolutely. I mean, if anybody was in the business of panicking, it's not a great mix to be up doing this kind of job and probably many other kind of jobs as well. By staying calm and just looking at what you have, it makes the situation very clear. What have we got here as well? The weather in Edinburgh is the same as Glasgow. Not tonight, it's not. Dan, I think you're just going to sort that out there for me. Put it on the jerry cam.
I'll put the jerry cam on, yeah. So looking.
So I'll just show everybody, we are now basically en route over to Edinburgh. Here it is here. We're at 10,000 feet. And now is the time to actually start making our descent. So we select a little bit, so we come down to 4,000 initially. Let's just do it the fast way. There we go, 4,000 feet. Select to here, press that, and then we should get thrust idle, open descent, 4,000 feet. The engines come to idle, and then it starts descending, targeting 4,000 feet. And that's how we do it. Still can't see anything.
Yeah, and actually, do you know what, Joey? The lining seems to have stopped a little bit on my side, and I can see a little bit of light pollution coming out of here. I thought that was lightning that I was seeing on the stream, but it's actually the wing strobes coming across. So we're all right. But I can see, looking out the window now, I can see the coverage is still quite thick, but I can see light pollution, which indicates that there's life below, should I say? The weather's looking a lot better. So we'll see how it goes. We're coming into Edinburgh quite nicely. Edinburgh weather is worse than Glasgow. I feel there's a bit of a Scottish competition here, Kim. Are you trying to put Edinburgh down over there? 65 roses Cedric Launch has given.
Oh my word.
What a legend. What a legend.
So there's
you missed it tonight, Cedric. So earlier on, we've actually had a new Patreon member join from New Zealand. And now anybody that joins Patreon, anyone that joins the Patreon, will have an animation that comes up to say that they've pledged to Patreon during the stream as well, which is pretty cool. It's a new feature. So yeah, look, it's said is getting Kim. What is it? What do you call it? Sort of egging Kim on. Are you going to challenge me? Are you going to challenge me, Kim Cedric? Oh, come on. Let's play nice, Cedric. Let's play nice.
Exactly.
Good morning from Thailand. How you doing?
Woohoo!
Robbie over on YT. Glasgow. Woohoo! Cedric Launch is over on that other side as well.
I see that. He says RIP to no fuel. Should have on board more with the weather. We actually did. We planned our fuel very well, to be honest, because we should be landing with just over 2 tons. And our minimum legal this evening for an alternate, we should be landing with on this particular way 1.2. So loads of fuel. Loads of fuel.
Cedric has said, "Play nice, never heard of it."
What's that? Hey, nice.
Nice, what's that? What's that, you know?
Okay,
Oh, my
just
word.
1 second, Dan. I think we have everything here, don't we? Yeah, I do. Actually, sorry. My apologies. We're all good to go here.
Have you just turned the landing lights off? Or,
I haven't. No, they will.
I would. Maybe the cloud. It's
they'll-
bouncing off the clouds, obviously, but yeah.
Speed out star.
I can't see anything again, Jerry, but we'll. I think we'll be all right as we poke underneath the clouds here, so we'll be fine.
Yeah. Sure, we'll plow on down. We don't give up too easy.
I'm a sailor. We yell at our competition. Cedric launch. Love it. Absolutely love it. Well, without checking the top gifters, I know Cedric launch must be the top gifter. Oh, here we go. Kim has started. With the gifts.
Okay, Dan. 215 flaps 1, please.
Flaps 1.
There we go. And we're a bit high, so take the gear down, please.
Gear down.
And speed flap 3.
Flaps 3.
2, I mean. 2. Sorry, 2. Oh, dear.
Oh, look at the gift battles that are going on between Cedric and Kim again. Oh my word. What's going
170
on?
flap 3.
Flap 3.
2,500.
You see how much I listen to
flap
you?
4.
See how much I listen to you, Jerry? You asked for flap 3 and I just whacked flap 3
You
without
did,
thinking.
you did.
Without thinking, you know, it's just, it's like monkey say, monkey do, isn't it, over here? Crazy. Oh, look at this. Donuts and I don't know what's going on. Money guns. I don't know what it is. Okay, we're
diving. So have a landing check, please.
landing check. Barrow reference.
SQ and H set.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Ecam memo.
Just arm spoilers, please.
Arm spoilers. We've got
Lights
speed
up,
brakes
start.
full at the moment.
That's correct. That's correct. Now you'll see it all coming into play now.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, arm spoilers.
That was just
1,000.
what's what you call a professional catch from above.
Oh my word! Are we
Excellent.
Are we manually landing this in, Jerry?
Yeah, we will be manually landing this
Okay.
in just one moment until I clear up everything.
Oh my word!
There
This
we go.
feels very. I don't know what it is tonight,
Okay,
but it feels
disconnect.
very fast. Feels very fast, but we're looking at the speed. It doesn't look fast, so there we go. It's just me.
So we're in Edinburgh now instead of Glasgow. Would you look at this? So just we did the landing checks. We did. We're all good. So the lights is on. Checks 3 greens on. Flaps are full, and we will be cleared to land at this point.
400.
Robbie says, "Good luck with the landing, Jerry."
Oh, okay, butter. That's what we're going for. Butter or bump, huh? Butter or bump.
Butter a bump, butter a bump.
300.
There we go. This looks much nicer over here.
200. Minimum.
Oh, I'm going for butter, man. Butter tonight. Oh, look at that. Get in.
Oh, nice.
There we
Nice. Okay, so NHS on standby, Robbie said. Oh dear.
I leave it there on the runway. It's nice on the runway there. There we go. Brakes are set.
Wow. Margarine. Not very on the centre line, Cedric Lorch. He's a yes. Well, it might be down to the dual controls here, but we'll because I know it does send it off centre.
It
But
does,
we
it
are at We've arrived at Edinburgh, nice and safe. That's the main thing. Look at that, nice and safe.
Do we need EMS? No, I think we're all right for tonight. Are we paying for the bus to Glasgow? We need to actually get the passengers over, don't we?
Are you parking? Are you parking on the runway, Cedric Lord?
I'm just gonna show. I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay, do you want me to? I'll taxi in while you have a little chat. Then, so okay, let's go. Right there with these. Super. I thought it was a nice view.
Well, again,
yeah.
we should mention the Patreon members. Absolutely amazing for Patreon members to support the account further. And let's go and see who's on board. So on board in economy, we have Harry Young in economy. We've got an economy seat passenger at least. And in business, Living History UK, Niall Conway, Steve Rowe, Darren Shearer, Jimmy Huggins are in business. And in first class, we have Christian, John Restle, Kim Williams, Cedric Launch, Matthew Allen, and we now have Bradley, who signed up this evening to Patreon. So if you want to grab your seat, it's patreon.com/flyuk, and you get a nice little animation as well for if you do sign up over on the live streams. And so you can sign up patreon.com/flyuk. And there's all different membership sort of options for you in your local currency as well. So it's absolutely amazing, and we are like I say, we're
not at our destination.
We're not at our destination just yet, but we are at a destination. We're at Edinburgh. So I'm going to crowdfund Jerry some pedals. I think that's what I'm going to do. Making me drunk.
I know. I do quite enjoy using actually the Trustmasters joystick doing this, but I don't think I'd go to the pedals. No, I'm happy enough with it the way it is.
Okay. We'll see about that. We'll see about that, Jerry. Spit it out, Dan. Oh no, yeah. So how about to sound the fire alarm, Dan? How did you do the graphics? I used Adobe between Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Premiere Pro and After Effects. Quite nifty.
There we go. Do you want to put this over to the Jerry Cam just for a quick second?
Okay, Jerry Cam.
Thank you very much.
It's just to prove that you're on the line, isn't it, Jerry? I know what it is.
I am, yeah. I just to show you I'm on the line. So stand eight. We're going to have a little look at this one. Is there there's no stand available down here for us?
Okay, well actually there is here. There is on mine. So
okay, so I'm just going to go down a fraction more.
Okay.
Just a fraction more, and I can just park it around here.
Go to the next one. Keep going.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Oh God, look at him there.
Okay, start turning now.
Okay. Somewhere here would be quite nice.
Perfect.
I'm just going to put in a little segments here. Right here will do nicely. Okay. Set the parking brake.
Parking brake set.
And look at Dan. How happy does he look at those aviators on him again?
Oh no, you haven't done it again to me, have you, Jerry?
Done what? No, I'm just looking at you in the seat there with the glasses at night time. That's it. Okay, so no more.
I'm not having that. Do you know, look at that. You've took a bit of practice to align that up with the seat there. Whoever that is looks nothing like me. I don't know where you got that from, especially with those aviators on. I'm not having that. Anyway, but thanks ever so much for everybody who has joined the live, and I do appreciate all your support, Patreon members especially, for the extra support on the channel, we'll be
doors and cross check.
We'll be doing it again sometime soon, I'm sure. Nice aviator, Cedric Launcher said. Dear me. So yeah, we were at Edinburgh Airport, and we got down safely after a failure Friday. Crazy. Well, thanks ever so much again, and we'll see some of you soon.
Yeah, we'd like to welcome you on board. Your safety is our top.
There's a lot going on back there, then, isn't
There is a lot going on back there.
I think
Absolutely
they're
amazing.
opened the door without us.
And Jerry, I don't know whether you can have a look at the stream. And can you see? There's a lot different to mine, to yours.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
I see that. Yeah, it actually looks great there. What you have.
Yeah. So yeah.
Super.
Okie dokie. Well, I will see some of you soon. This is Fly UK. We've got Fly Ireland on the stream as well, as you know, and we will see some of you soon. Bye for now.
Take care.